What's up, y'all? My name is Devin, and you are watching DHR2 Productions. And this time, it's time to get real. Stay tuned. What's up, y'all? Welcome back to my channel. So, if you're new and if you're just tuning in, make sure you subscribe, like this video, and follow me on Instagram, and share this video with your friends because this is another message from yours truly. So, this research project that I'm going to be working on in the next couple of weeks, but this is more than just a project, what I'm saying? This is, a serious issue that, you know, a lot of us have been dealing with for the past couple of years, and which is cyberbullying. So for those of you who don't know about cyberbullying, is when you talk trash to one person that you don't know, and you constantly make fun of them and say hurtful or meaningful words towards one another, and that can only cause a person to commit suicide, and it can also cause mental health issues. And 95% of those incidents did take place on social media. And speaking of social media, let's talk about them. So social media is the worst place to, to start any type of cyberbullying. And the reason why I said that is because nowadays, when you look at the news, all you basically see and hear is somebody child committed suicide because of those cyberbullying. And my claim for this situation is that 95 of those kids do commit suicide each year due to that type of problem. And it's really basically the parents' responsibilities for teaching your child right from wrong and not to do these things because it's dangerous. And this is why we all need to come together and talk to our loved ones about cyberbullying, and why I think, you know, this whole thing needs to end. And somebody will tell me with their counterclaim that, cyberbullying is not really the issue. Bullying others is based on real life, not the internet. But at the same time, they take it even further by going online to cyberbully that person. And then it'll cause that individual to have mental health issues like depression, bipolar disorder, schizophrenia, or any other disabilities, you know, and or any conditions for that matter. And it can cause them to commit suicide. So this is why we need to be open-minded and be, you know, woke about, well, like, understand this whole thing. So that's one of the reasons why I'm doing this research project, because it's really important to me, because I have nieces and nephews, and I sometimes worry about them when they get older. They're going to experience the same thing as most people with their kids, experience the same type of problem. It's not just kids that are going through it. It's teenagers and young adults of all ages that are dealing with this cyberbullying, you know, and you don't know what that person's been through physically and mentally through childhood all the way to now. Oh. And this is the reason why this video is really important, because I want you guys to, be aware of the cyberbullying, because this is not a joke and it's not a game. This is why all of us need to come together as one to talk to our loved ones, our cousins, our sisters, our brothers, nieces and nephews, even our best friend. You know what I'm saying? So, about cyberbullying, because this is a life and death situation. It's not, like I said, it's not just kids doing it, that are going through it. It's, what I'm saying, it's adults also. But I think most of it happened towards the younger generation, the next generation. or the new generation for that matter, that has experienced cyberbullying due to, you know, to whatever that happened. We don't know how long, the beef or the drama has been going on, but social media or the internet for that matter is never a good place to start bullying, cyberbullying, or expose one another or put their private business out for the whole world to see. And now everybody is going to judge you for your mess and the whole situation. And that right there needs to stop. So the biggest thing I learned from starting doing this research project is whenever you do research, I advise you to keep on reading on this until you got the full information and understand why this issue keeps on happening each year. So to all my subscribers out there, if you have little brothers and sisters, cousins, nieces and nephews who have experienced cyberbullying, not only you need to talk to them and encourage them to do good in life and do the right things in life, but make sure you have their parents on board and be on the same page, because there's too many kids and adults alike committing suicide every year due to cyberbullying, and it really needs to end. So that is my video on cyberbullying and why I think it needs to end. And I thank y'all for tuning in once again, because I feel like this message not only needed to be heard, but it needs to be, shared across platforms. And I think the whole world needs to wake up and start focusing on what's going on the internet, and make sure your kid doesn't stay on social media too long, because there's too many stuff on social media that is really inappropriate, you know. So you really need to be on the lookout, be open-minded and mindful, and watch out. That's all I have to say. DHR2 Productions, and I'm out of here. Peace.